welcome. We got the information that is out. No chicks in this collab. We have Winry. We have an apple pie, bro. We have an apple pie. And today we're gonna have we're gonna be talking about the most hype thing about this is actually gonna be the new unit, and we have Roy. He looks, okay, he just looks at the very beginning, first impression wise, better than, okay, you should die, you're not gonna survive. What? Wait a minute, no! Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Roy, guys. Ouch. Sorry guys, is it too loud? Okay, so his first skill, right? His first skill has a couple of like probably around 5 hits, and it is like a two. It has 2 animations in some sense, so there's a lag time between the second animation. I don't know whether people can actually break out of the first animation before the second animation, so that is something that, you know, probably will be important. So skill 2 is a AoE around him, okay, very much like Edward, and skill 1, let me go through again, let me see skill 1 again. Is it like Edward's skill? Yeah, it really feels like Edward's skill, but it's not a lot faster. Okay, skill 2. Skill 3, it might be able to be cast from anywhere on the map. This will be better than Edward. Okay, this will be better than Edward, and it feels like it does quite a decent amount of hits. His ultimate, wow, look, I love that. I love what he did there. Like this one is cool. All right. He just took off his cape. Okay, he stripped himself, and then everybody dies. Whoa, I like that he does this. Reminds you of someone, doesn't it? Okay. First up, let me look at his first trait. First trait, Flame Alchemist. Okay, when I was reading this, right, it really resonated very strongly with what Edward already has. So, you know, we're gonna take a look at that. So, fire attack damage plus 40%, fire damage cap plus 4,000. Okay, fire attack damage. It doesn't say physical damage, it doesn't say magic damage. So this is actually for both fire and magic, which I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more later. So fire damage cap plus 4,000, same thing, physical or magic, both is the same. So when using a skill with alchemy plus 20% damage and damage cap plus 2,000, this is exactly the same as what Edward has as his trait 1. So exactly the same thing, but just that it is, I mean, for this part it's for alchemy. And so he's definitely going to have alchemy. Now trait 2, Hero of Ash Vow, right? Physical attack damage. So this one is physical attack damage plus 6% per enemy. So when there's more enemies in the field, he's gonna get more damage. So if there's 6 enemies, he's gonna get a full max of 36 damage increase, physical damage increase. So when defeating an enemy every 30 seconds from battle start, physical damage cap plus 400. So this maximum is 4,000, doesn't reset over time or each wave. That means it doesn't, I'm guessing, because the wording is kind of weird, I'm guessing it doesn't reset. So it's regardless of how, let's say it's 9 waves, is gonna carry forward. And that's the first thing. Second thing is that every 30 seconds after a kill, he is gonna get a 400 damage cap increase. Physical damage cap increase, take note. And maximum, when he kills 10 enemies, he's gonna get 4,000 damage cap. He gets a 4,000 maximum from trait 2, and he also gets 4,000 from trait 1, that is 8,000. If he uses alchemy, that here is 10,000 damage cap increase. But that is for physical. Alright, so first up, he has alchemy. Same as Edward and same as Alphonse, not going to go through that. Platoon Commander. Okay, battle start, apply STR int plus 25 buff to all enemies. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure this does not stack with other buffs. I might be wrong. But this technically could mean that you do not need to have fast brave or fast aura on all your allies. You don't need, but of course this might only last for 40 seconds. Okay, so this is if it doesn't stack with other int or STR buffs, then I don't really see this too useful, but there could be some niche users sometimes. Alright, so Flames of Revenge is his next skill. When attacking an enemy's fire weakness, damage plus 20%. If an ally is incapacitated, fire damage plus 30%. Okay, this is interesting. Alright, this is interesting because when you're hit, it means the first part of it is attacking a fire weakness, so the opponent must be weak against fire before this 20% can proc. So that's the first thing, which is situational most of the time. And if you look at the second part of it, if his ally is incapacitated, 30% fire damage. So I'm not sure whether you can cheese it by not bringing a teammate. That means you bring only him, or maybe you just bring only him, right? I'm not sure whether this will naturally proc, because for Edward, he needs all 3 slots to be filled up and all units to be alive, right? So this is like the opposite. You need the enemy to die. So I don't know, the ally to die. I don't know whether you can actually cheese it. I would say that it opens up a potential way of playing him. Probably if you were to like purposefully let one of your units die to gain this extra 30%, which people might make it into a video for that. You know, it seems interesting. I can just put in a monster unit and let it die and get this extra 30% fire damage, which is okay. 30% is pretty big. Alright, so that's for this skill. Fourth skill is State Alchemist, which Edward also has. So he and Edward are very much similar. 20% on MP consumed by alchemy. We don't know how much MP is his skills gonna take yet. So don't give up on the living. When an ally takes lethal damage, heal that ally for 50% HP and apply a strength and int buff. So this strength and int buff similarly to his platoon commander. Not sure if it stacks. I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing it doesn't stack. Okay, I'm guessing it doesn't stack. So it will heal your ally for 50% HP. So this is something that will increase the survivability of your team, but it forces your team to be a bit. I mean, it goes a little bit against, you know, having his teammate die with his third skill, Flames of Revenge. You know, it goes a little bit against that skill, but well, I think there is a good situation whereby in arena, for example, you can, you know, save a unit from dying. Next, we have Hawkeye's Cover. Right, skills and specials have a low chance to deal a very powerful fire extra attack. Interesting to know how much is the percentage, but then again, does the fire attack have a damage cap? I believe it does. I believe it follows the same damage cap as what he has, and so have a low chance. Okay, so the chance is probably below 5%. Okay, and also have an ultra low chance to insta-kill enemies. Alright, so it's maybe 5 to 10% for the powerful attack, and extra low chance is similar to Death God. Okay, so that's for Hawkeye's Cover. So lastly, the new skills wise, we have Fire Mega Drive, which is the upgraded version of you know, all the recent skills that I've been seeing from all the other elements. This one is for fire, 30% more damage, and fire damage cap plus 2000. Alright, so looking at all the skills that he already has, interestingly, okay, he seems like a physical damage dealer, right? But look at his skills that he already have. Alright, look at the skills he already have. Magic up 4, Arcane up 3, Wisdom's Protection, Reinforce. Revenge Aura is actually changed into something else. It's changed into, I'll need to check, I forgot. It's changed into Quick Trigger. Alright, so Revenge Aura is changed into Quick Trigger. Why is that so? Well, obviously, Auto Aura is already here. So why would you want Revenge Aura? Okay, so it doesn't make sense. So Quick Trigger. He has Sharp Eyes, which is for physical build. Auto Haste, Arcane up 4. So you guys can see here what am I driving at, right? He does seem to be a physical damage dealer. However, all his buffs are int. So highly likely his skills are based off int, which is kind of weird because he doesn't have any magic, right? He doesn't have any magic, he doesn't have any spells, he doesn't have any crimson flare or you know, those crazy tier 4 fire damages. He doesn't have them, or maybe it's not written here, but I don't think he has them. So in some sense his skills will be scaling with int. Not sure whether his scales also with STR. If that's the case, right, then he would be pretty strong because you can scale off both. I feel suspicion wise he will scale off both. Why? Because of Thaumaturgy Ring. Alright, speculation here. Thaumaturgy Ring will allow his his skills to also have to take 20% of its int, you know, as calculation for STR, which I'm guessing here that he's gonna be a int plus an STR based scaling unit, which potentially makes him a lot stronger with a higher cap. Alright, so that's he has auto regeneration, Goddess Kiss already built in him. Okay, that's 11. That's really good. I feel that this is actually better than the portal skill that Edward has. Edward has the portal skill, which is a combination between advanced magic circle and auto haste. But then again, this guy already has auto haste, and he also has Goddess Kiss, which you probably need to put it on Edward anyways. So this guy already has that. But of course, in regards to the fire damage wise, he is a bit lacking comparatively to Edward. Maybe that's the trade-off over there. So there is a fire attack raise 2 only. He has Human Slayer. He does have Slayer, which Edward doesn't. So, you know, you can see here that he really feels to be a much more complete character for me, right? So that's the first part. His cap, as you can see here, this is a 2000 cap, right? He has a 2000 cap here, and he will be also having a cap from his traits. So most of his traits is where he'll be getting his cap, which is here. You can see 4000, so plus the 2000 we have earlier is 6000. And then if he use alchemy, it's 8000. If not, it's still 6000. And this one below is the one that if the more units that he kill, the more cap that he will get. And I wouldn't say that this is actually very useful in arena. Definitely not. Okay, the first part is because in the first part he's definitely going to be getting 24% more damage. So at the very beginning of an arena fight, he already has a 24% more damage, which is something that Edward doesn't have. And he has the 40% more fire attack damage over here, and alchemy also increases his damage. So of course, damage cap is not going to be talking. We're not going to be talking about damage cap for arena, but over here you can see that he has 4000 plus the skill earlier is 2000, so it's 6000, and this is the additional one that he gets. If he gets max, it's going to be 10,000 plus 2000. If it's plus alchemist, it's 12,000. Right, maximum is he will be able to get 12,000, but you know, you're not gonna be likely getting the 12,000 because 4,000 is kept here. You probably get 4 plus 4, 8,000 if you use alchemy. So it's kind of similar to what Edward is at, but slightly easier to achieve. Is it slightly easier to achieve? Let me think. No, it is similar. Okay, it is similar. For Edward, it's also 7,000 machine damage cap plus 2,000 for alchemy. So that's 9,000. For him, it's actually 8,000. So it's actually slightly lesser. Okay, slightly lesser. 1k lesser than Edward. But of course, he does have a higher potential ceiling. Okay, so we have the LR arc. Oh no, it started to rain. Oh no, it started to rain. Arc attributes. Fire skill plus 35%, which is pretty good. When MP is used, restore unit HP by 25 times of the MP used, meaning to say if you were to use 100 MP, you're gonna get a 2,500 heal. It's gonna make the unit rather tanky. If you are gonna use alchemy, if you are gonna use sharp eyes, you know, sharp eyes itself would already give you a slightly a mini heal, right? Because it takes away 3% MP, which we can give you times the 25 could be a rather decent amount. So if it's 5 MP, it's gonna be 125 HP. Yeah, so it's 1 proc of proc force. Okay, so it's a guaranteed amount, which is okay. It's pretty interesting. It gives you an additional amount of survivability. Now, next, when an ally is incapacitated, damage plus 100% for the next special use. This is something that I, but it's very what do you call, situational. It feels like if you really want to maximize Roy's potential, you have to have your units die. It sounds sadistic, but it feels like if you really want to make him shine, right, you have to have your ally die. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more later on. Okay, so learnable skills. Interesting skill, here it is. Skill 1 boost. Okay, SCT recovery speed plus minus 10%, damage plus 20% for the skill 1. We are gonna be getting stuff like that in the future. So he's definitely gonna be having a lot of chances to use his S1, and his S1 will also do more damage. Okay, so this is something that I probably would find it interesting to what do you call, to potentially put in units, like not particularly Roy, but in some other units there that has a lot of S1 stocks or has a lot of S1 utility over there, right? So that's interesting, but this is just what do you call, a pre-taste of what this skill can be, because S1s usually are not that insanely strong. If this skill is on S3, I think it will be chaos, man. It would be chaos. Imagine all the one shots that things people can do, man. It's gonna be crazy, especially in arena. So this is the interesting skill over here. Fire High Drive, that's something that he doesn't have, which is Roy. So you know, you want this skill on yes, it's raining. When an ally is incapacitated, apply a plus 30% int buff to unit. So there's 3 skills. Okay, S1, this S1 skill can be used for any unit. This one particularly for fire unit, which is Roy, so I would say that it is for Roy. And yes, it's raining, definitely for Roy. Okay, because it makes the most sense for him, because he has the most buffs for when allies are dead. It further amplifies, or it further magnifies his sort of uniqueness, which is he will take revenge for you. So you can see that there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of things going there, guys. There's a lot of things going on with the who dies, who doesn't die. I'll save you, I'll heal you, you know, you will revive, and then, you know, you're not gonna die. And then if I add in the SM Terria, it's not gonna do a lot of shit. And you know, Alphonse has this skill that if a female unit dies, he resurrects her, right? So it's like, if you use the 3 of them together with SM Terria, and if SM Terria dies, Alphonse is gonna oh no, wait. Before SM Terria can die, right, she will be almost dead, and then she will get a heal from Roy. And then next, if she's gonna die, she's gonna be resurrected by Alphonse. And then, if she's gonna die again, there is also a resurrection from Edward. Alright? And then, if she's gonna die again, Edward can sacrifice 50% of his HP to resurrect her again. Okay? So there is a lot of shit going on with resurrecting. And in some sense, Edward will be like, in mid-game, will be taking on all the resurrecting and whatnot. So for Roy would be using those short time whereby the unit is getting revived to, because one unit is dead, right? So using those short time when the units are dead to burst damage. Does it make sense? Because he has a lot of buffs when his allies actually dead, but he doesn't know that they are actually not dead. They are actually getting revived. You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing that I wanted to say. It feels really like gimmicky in some sense, and thinking of it just gives me a little bit of headache. Like, oof, like this how many lives does one one character have, man. Yeah, it really feels that way. That's all. That's all what I think about Roy. If I miss anything, do let me know. Do let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, let me know what you guys think. My theory is that it is because we do have a lot of good fire units already. You shut up. No, I'm not asking you guys to shut up, but that is his S3. That is his skill's name, not me asking you guys. Wide area, long range fire combo attack. So it is probably anywhere on the map, centered on target, which is very similar to Edward also. So low chance to lower fire. Okay, this is great. This is great. This one is great. Probably around a 10%. Probably a 10 to 15% chance to lower fire resistance, which is very, very good. Powerful fire combo attack to all enemies. Okay, this is his special is to all enemies, which I'm already loving it already. Okay, comparatively to Edward, which is a single target, this guy, you know, skills wise, hands down, I'd rather have him. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Zaz here, and I'm signing out.